I think there's an underlying, I'll call it a fear, that CMMS platforms can take the relationship factor away from the interaction. Make it transactional because, at that point you're behind a screen, behind a keyboard. You can communicate without this. What would you say to that?
Some people out there are going to hate this, but I seriously mean this, all right?
Yeah.
You can have your CMMS. You can do transactional nature things with your clientele, internal, external clients, whatever you want to call them, work orders, all this cool stuff, reports, communicating KPIs, dashboards, all that nice stuff, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You still should, must, and need to talk to your clients. Now, it doesn't have to be every day. When you call your client to check on something and do that step of verification, you bring back immediately the human element. You move immediately away from the transactional nature of everything that we already do. You've hired me for a service. I've done the service. Where's my money? Have a nice day, right? But you got to keep that in there, because if you're going to try to automate that process of follow-up and account management, client relationship management, that shit is not going to work. It's not going to work at some point. That is not going to work. Plus, I will tell you, email is a brilliant way to self-train on how to use a snooze button.